supposedly he had a contact at Bank of America that like looked at accounts, and he'd get a tip as to like accounts that were like heavy, like 20, 30, 40 million, right? Some stupid number. And he'd hit him up and he'd be like, all right, go after this one. So they'd make a check and they'd make it out for like 100 grand. Some amount where the person might not notice. And he'd look for people to cash these checks. He wouldn't cash them. I don't know how the he did this. He'd go to a casino and he'd take out like $100,000. He'd promise the person 10% of whatever they got, which is insane because they're the ones taking all the risk, right? Supposedly, yeah, he had the contact at the bank that would overlook these accounts that had a lot of money, and he'd tell them, hey, go after this one. And he'd find schmucks off the street that were like, oh my God, $10,000? Yeah, let's do it. And then he'd take them to a casino in the middle of the night. They'd go to the casino at like 1 a.m. And somehow they'd cash, like, I don't know how the they did it, but they'd cash that check. And they'd get 100 grand in cash, pay the person, and then that's it. They parted ways. And he was doing that for like years. I don't even think he went to prison for that.